got a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Second and 1 is often an invitation to take a big shot downfield. Up at the offensive line and say, are you kidding? Just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. We love being physical. Line of scrimmage to 37 on first and 10. Up to midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. From midfield, here's Allen. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
You see the time and effort of the ball.
Second down coming up.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing again on second and 10. Allen, it's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing. March they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen, and they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On third down, it's Hines, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Nyheim Hines, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will claim the On first down, Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The coach has always talked about finding balance. Yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive. To force the incompletion, and now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least field goal. Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down, this is Harris, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and that will be 3rd down. As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because usually defensive ends, they like in a sprinter stance, put this on the stick to the quarterback. That's good recognition on that play. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. One more in here before the quarter breaks. So after the INT, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Exact same thing, so they better provide him some help on this one.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause, but in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away.
Keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put in your back pocket to break out when you need it later.
Running back, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Rodgers now to throw. Here's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Brandon Staley looked like they had that play defending the ground, but it's still almost locked. Got to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long,
And they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 in certain situations.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. This thing down to the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. Incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Third down is short and everything well executed. Now he gets the first down. Charles, he gets the touchdown as well. And you see the defense come into the run so often in these situations. They had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. Seven yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Jets 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just picking up yardage and bunches of these last few plays. They have put right down the field, and just like that, they're going to set up with a 1st and goal. 2 plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. He'll pick up their 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
So the special teams definitely got some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
Every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now.
Adjustments prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Allen. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback. There was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter.
Me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get this back. A couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. A nice little juke. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down in midfield. It goes to the gain of 8 and moves the chains. First down, and they go back to Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hardy. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this offense is going to look good. They come out here in the third quarter, possess the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. That's what you got there to set up the first and goal.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you can have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win. 47 yards, their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 35 on second down, Rodgers. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Through people, but they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen now on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. Sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Completes it to Davis. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. The defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relatively quick manner. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is Cook with the grab. Take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense. Types of situations, teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to do.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Deontay Hardy. Touchdowns at 21. field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis will bring it.
React as fast as you should on other throws.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So, touchdown, Jets!
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score, I still like to see that number in the field.
50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Harris. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They hand this off to Harris. Now the defense will run their 3rd and final timeout as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the wall. Here's Nicole Hardman. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, this game is no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. But this team has been able to keep pace with the other offensive players. That's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully they can still win.
Now a throw here to his running back. Going to gain a 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they really put through the ringer in this one.
Fourth and short, they had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play.
Do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.